is watching you. This is a collective reading in which I invite you not only to think about your sun sign, but consider these readings from your moon sign, your 8th house and 12th house energy, secretive places. Places that mirror the energy of the moon. You know, have you ever felt someone watching you? And then you turn around and you see that person looking at you, or maybe you see someone and their movement just seems a little out of place, like that person just a second ago, just before you turned to look, was watching you. That's the kind of energy I'm talking about, the sort of feeling I'm talking about, the type of intention directed towards you that I'm talking about. As these are collective readings, do take them as they resonate, if it resonates. As I mentioned, you have your sun sign, your moon sign, your 8th house, your 12th house, and if you feel it, your rising. As these are collective readings, I will be going through them on a light touch because we have 12. I'll be listing the order in which everything was read in either the title or the description. I will not be time stamping, so you can skip around with your mouse or your finger. And if you appreciate my time, do let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Shall we get started? I did start this reading just a moment ago, and I was going to start off with water signs, so that's what we'll continue with. Scorpio. Who is watching Scorpio? I have Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, accompanied by a 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and Judgment. Scorpio, there's somebody who's been evaluating you for some time. Maybe Scorpio, they've been evaluating you for the past year. Maybe Scorpio, they've been evaluating you since last or the past spring. 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and Judgment. Clarify Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's been watching you long enough to go and have time to see how you interact, and also time to become quite impressed with you. I'm also going to say too, Scorpio, this person who's around you, this person have they been working with you? Have they been socializing with you? Scorpio, they are close enough to you. Not in your immediate circle, Scorpio, but this person has touch points to someone within your immediate circle. They've heard things about you, Scorpio. They've spoken about you, Scorpio, and the things that they have spoken and heard about have all been positive things. Or at least what they've heard have reinstilled or instilled a positive growing connotation towards you. Elements here, Scorpio, I have Taurus, Pisces, and Cancer. Let's see who is watching Pisces. Pisces, I have Ace of Cups. Some Cancerian energy popped up there. Someone who feels quite strongly about you, Pisces, is a person who's watching you. In this energy, Pisces, it's like all they can do is just watch. Can't really influence that much. Can't really change the trajectory of what you intend to do, what you are doing. Maybe, too, not sure of what you are thinking or doing. So all they can do, Pisces, is just watch. 10 of Cups is Piscean energy. 10 of Cups is accompanied by a 5 of Wands, the Moon. Pisces, the person who is watching you. Very strong Pisces energy that came up here with 10 of Cups and the Moon. The person who's watching you, Pisces, is someone who probably can't get any closer to you than they are already, Pisces. They'd like to. 5 of Wands, King of Wands. They'd like to get closer to you, Pisces. They don't know how. They've hit a roadblock. A roadblock that they are determined to circumvent, Pisces. Pisces, you have admirers who are watching you and being friendly to you. They like to be friendlier if given a chance. However, good feelings only go so far, Pisces, when you are establishing a relationship, a new beginning, a connection. Sometimes connections, Pisces, that are developed at certain spots or in certain ways can only remain in that manner, no matter how much the other person would like to develop it. And that's kind of the energy that I have here, Pisces. Someone who would like to get closer to you, and there yet isn't a basis for it. But they're going to be around you, Pisces, trying to see how can they form some close bonds with you. Pisces, significant energy here is water and fire. I do have some Leo here, Pisces. I have strong Pisces energy, which I really just see that as a little fixation on you, and some Cancerian energy. Now we'll go on to the next sign, which is Cancer. Who is watching? Cancer. 10 of Wands. Main energy. Page of Wands. Person who's watching you, Cancer, is someone with a lot on their plate. Also, too, Cancer could be a little overwhelmed by you, or overwhelmed with what they are doing. Perhaps in this energy, Cancer, the person who's watching you takes on too much. They take on too much, Cancer. Or also, too, in this energy, they seek diversions, Cancer, from what they should be focusing on, what they should be working on. Either way, there's a little bit of someone doing something all maybe 75% well, when if they cut down on some things, Cancer, then thank you for the like. They'd be able to do it maybe, like if they cut down on half of what they had, maybe then they could do it 100% great, or 125% to perfection. But right now, Cancer, this person has a lot on their plate, and they do everything kind of on a B level instead of an A level. This person is curious about things too, Cancer. Curious about things. They do accept their responsibilities, but yet or what they've committed to, but yet they're still enticed by other things. And then I have 7 of Swords under that 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands. An energetic person is watching you, Cancer. Someone who knows the right way of building, the right way of connecting, the right way of presenting. And as they know the right way of presenting and building, this person is still looking for additional excitement or just, I'm not even going to call it diverted energy. This person looks towards other things, definitely goes and puts a lot more on their plate than perhaps they should. Energies here, well, I have Virgo, Sagittarius, Aquarius. Well, let's find out more about this Page of Wands, Cancer. Page of Wands, for who is watching you. Some more fire with strength. Judgment. And the Lovers. 10 of Wands comes up here again. 10 of Wands, Hangman, Hermit, 10 of Cups. Strong Piscean energy that's up here with the Moon, 10 of Cups, Hangman, and then we have, again, Virgo and Sagittarius energy with 10 of Wands and Hermit. Energies here as well. I have Leo and Gemini. Page of Wands clarified by strength, judgment, and the Lovers. Okay, Cancer. The person who's watching you is actually going to come forward to you shortly. They're going to come to you shortly, even though Cancer and 10 of Wands energy, I don't think this person is quite prepared for what they're about to open up. Not prepared for what they're quite about to open up with connecting with you, Cancer. However, they probably will stick to it, even if it's in 75% quality of effort and interaction. This is a growing energy, Cancer, this person that's coming towards you. Person who's watching you has many things on their plate. They will bring you on to one of the items on their plate, and probably eventually in this energy, you and that person you'll become more of a prominent thought and concern. Interesting in that energy. Something that's growing. Somebody approaches you with significant placements, Cancer, of Sagittarius, Aquarius, Virgo, and Pisces. Those are spots to look for. I would say in their watery places, Cancer. Yeah, they're watery places. I'm going to say watery places, maybe to something like their Mars or Mercury, because we have action there. Action implies words. Could be 5th house energy, 2nd house energy. I'll leave it to you. Anyway, let's go and see the next element. We already did water, fire. We'll do Leo. So who is watching Leo? Queen of Swords, Leo, 7 of Swords, bottom of a deck energy. Someone's calculating things about you, Leo, without you realizing it. Calculating something about you. 7 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. 6 of Swords, very calculating energy around you, Leo. Leo, you have an admirer, the person who's watching you. But you know, Leo, in this energy, it's like they're judging just how social you are, maybe how lonely you are, how receptive you would be, how easily could they fit in and impress you, Leo, especially under a Queen of Swords. I don't know if they want to pull some sort of shenanigans on you, Leo, with a 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 6 of Swords energy with a King of Cups. They will try to impress you, though. Queen of Swords with King of Cups energy, 10 of Pentacle with all this swords. Definitely will try and impress you. How well would they impress you? Queen of Swords is pretty formidable. Queen of Swords also, too, requires very specific things to be impressed. So Queen of Swords gets a 7 of Swords. I'm doing Leo, right? Yes. Libra and Aquarius energy coming up here. You already saw significant air coming up here. Some more Libra energy with 3 of Swords. That really wanted to come out, Death. Somebody's hoping for a change with you, Leo. Leo with significant Libra energy in your collective. 7. I have significant 7s here, Leo. Leo, someone is watching you, trying to gauge what is important to you. What could move you? Also, to how do you feel? Leo, this person doesn't know you quite well, then they've heard some very detailed personal things about you. Definitely gossiped about you. Not saying in bad light, but definitely to go and figure you out, zone you out one-sidedly. This person wants success with you, Leo. This person knows that you've been hurt, Leo. And this person is probably aware, Leo, or imagines they're aware of what it is that would impress you, Leo. I have Aquarius, strong Libra, and Taurus energy here with some Scorpio. Strong air, though, Leo, which means that the person who's watching you, are they already talking to you? They're talking about you, definitely. Thinking about you, definitely. They're not talking to you directly. They will be. Not directly either. Thank you for the like. So I actually think that I'll pick up the other readings later. Where I am, it's getting a little dark. A little dark. See, the sun is setting. And I have a little bit of a walk before I get home. But until next time, thank you for the likes. Bye-bye.